What's up, YouTube? This is Spade here, back again with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And sorry for not posting anything on the weekend. I wasn't here because a friend of mine came to Finland from all the way from United States, so I went to meet her. And, therefore I wasn't home, wasn't able to post anything. But here we have a match. Most likely I will be using this Sand team, UU Sand team, for the last time. And this is a battle against someone by the name of Frest. And yeah, this was like supposed to be a full UU match, but he brought a Sun team, meaning there's Vulpix, and Drought is now banned from underused. And the funniest thing was that he was complaining to me that I brought Azelf and Zapdos, which are UU as far as I know, and I think they're fairly balanced in the current UU metagame, but you know, whatever, I don't care. I have a Sand team, so I was like pretty confident that I could deal with his Sun team here, so we'll see how it goes. He leads off with Torkoal. I just Toxic it with my Hippo, and then I switch into my Donphan. He switches into his Vulpix, and I was like, even if he burns me, I'm kind of hoping that EQ will be enough to take down this Vulpix. But he just barely lives, so I'm guessing he is holding the Evilite Stone. And with the burn, crippling my attack, it will not be enough. And I don't really see a point to go with the EQ again, so I'm just gonna go with the Rapid Spin, predicting his switch, and that is really helpful because he's gonna go into his Shift Tree, which is most likely going to set up while the sun is up. So I'm gonna go into my Zapdos, don't have to take the Stealth Rock damage, so I should be able to take whatever hit he has, even after a Nasty Plot. He's gonna go with that Stab Dark Pulse. But I do survive just barely, and I do get off the Heat Wave, which is sun boosted, so that will easily take down the Shift Tree. And this is where the max HP investment comes really handy, because I'm able to take down the Shift Tree. And he goes into his Gastrodon, and I'm just gonna go see how much I can do with the Heat Wave. And he's gonna go with the Scald. And it's funny that, he uses Scald, doesn't get the burn. I do get the burn, which actually goes in his favor, because, my number one option was to, well, first of all, the reason I went for Heat Wave was to scout how much damage I can do while the sun is up. But it didn't do too much, and now I was thinking, okay, it would be really nice to Toxic this thing, but now, since I got the burn on the thing, now I can't do that. And that's kind of annoying, I must say. So he's actually going to show that he has the Toxic, which really cripples me. And I think I'm just gonna switch out, because since he has the Toxic, he can easily just outstall me, so I don't really see the point to stay in. And it really sucks that I replaced Celebi on this team, so I don't get a chance to Leaf Storm this thing. So I switch into my Azelf. Oh wait, this is actually, yeah, judging by the HP, this is definitely my Zoroark. So he actually goes into his Gardevoir, and I'm just gonna go with the Night Days. Should be a one-hit KO on this Gardevoir, kind of depends on the spread. But I do get a crit, but it's stab super effective, so I really doubt that it mattered. And he goes into his Cradily, and I'm just gonna go with the Night Days just to see how much damage I can do. He's gonna go with the Giga Drain. I do get the accuracy drop, and I think I'm just gonna switch out now, because if he has Recover, like he most likely has, he should be able to outstall me, so I don't really see the point to stay in. So I do switch out. I go in my Zapdos. He actually makes double switch, goes into his Torkoal. And I'm like, okay, I think I just go with the Thunderbolt just to play it safe. I'm hoping that it will take down this Torkoal, or at least bring it down low enough where Toxic will take him out. And he is actually just going to opt to go with the Stealth Rock of his own again. Which is cool, because, whenever his Vulpix comes in, it will be dead. And I'm just gonna go with the Hidden Power, just pick a random move, because anything from this range will KO the Torkoal. And since he didn't go for the Rapid Spin, whenever his Vulpix comes in, it's dead, and therefore I will get my Sand up. and I will have my weather going on. So you know, that's really good for me, bad for my opponent, and etc etc. Anyways, rambling, he goes into his whatchamacallit, Gastrodon, that's right. Haven't done Pokemon in a few days and I'm already failing, but since I have my Donphan out, I will go with the Rapid Spin, because I will get off the Stealth Rocks from my side of field, and you know, since his Torkoal is already dead, don't have to worry about rocks. There my Zapdos will have easier time switching in, and I'm not sure. Yeah, of course I do have my Shuckle as well, which doesn't really appreciate the rocks. So at this point, since I have my rocks up and I got my Rapid Spin off, I'm just gonna let my whatchamacallit Donphan die, and here I make a really big misplay. I totally forgot that he still had this Cradily left, so I decided to go with the explosion right off the bat, where I really should have just go with the Zen Headbutt, which I had. But I exploded on the Cradily, and now I just go into my Zoroark. Whoa, it disguised itself as the Zapdos this time, but I go into my Zapdos. I mean, I go into my Zoroark to revenge kill the Cradily, and you know, the sun is still up, so I'm just gonna take advantage of that. Because you know, if I lock myself into night days, while it has the high chance of lowering the accuracy, which might be helpful, you know, it also has the chance to miss. So I just decided to go with the Flamethrower, but he is actually going to be able to outstall me. And since I can't get my Toxic on this guy, you know, it's gonna be a bit of a stall war here. But you know, since I still have like, I think I have like three more pokes, including this Zoroark, I've got the Zapdos, and my Zoroark is disguised as. So, and I have my Shuckle, so you know, I should be able to outstall this guy easily, although you know, it's gonna take a long time. So I'm just gonna keep on going with the Flamethrower, but even with the extra burn residual damage, he is going to be able to outstall me, which kinda sucks. So I really should have saved myself, but you know, I was kinda dumb. So now I, you know, have to play the stall game. You know, if he wants to play the stall game, it's fine with me, you know. I got the time for that, and there he finally gets the Scald Burn, which kinda sucks, but you know, nothing I can do to avoid that. So now I go into my real Zapdos. And I think I still have 3 guys. So I had 4 guys earlier. I had my Zoroark, now I have my Zapdos, my Hippo, and my whatchamacallit, the Shuckle, of course. Shuckle, good old Shuckle. Yes, and just gonna try to wear this thing down, although it's not really going too well. So I'm gonna switch out here and just go into my Hippopotas, and finally I get off my sand, which is kind of funny. I was kind of trying to abuse his sun, you know, to get those boosted fire type moves, but apparently helping me out. But I do get off my sand, and he gets the burn on my Hippopotas. I'm just gonna go with the Bulldoze. It's kind of a support move that I have on this guy. I'm trying to get as many speed drops on this guy so that my Shuckle could hopefully, you know, outspeed him. Therefore, I would have like easier time to, you know, outstalling him, you know, in case he gets like few crits. You know, I might beat this faster and then get off my rest. That was like the game plan that I had. And I think my Hippopotas is faster now, but he's just gonna go with the recover, you know, outstall me. But you know, my plan here was just to, you know, get off as many Bulldozes as I can, you know, and then hopefully my Shuckle will be faster, which I'm going to just send out now. But still he is gonna be able to outspeed me. I'm actually this is kind of a randomly saved soft Shuckle, because I think it has like 0 speed IVs, so it has like only 15 base speed, so it's not gonna be faster than a Gastrodon, which is kind of hilarious. And this part I'm just gonna speed up. I really wish that I had saved the SL with the explosion, but I thought that he had only this guy left, so I ended up exploding on the QotD, which really sucked because I could have easily wore him down low enough where I could have taken him out with explosion or maybe even Zen headbutts, you know. But you know, not really gonna get any style points for this match, but you know, I'm still pretty sure that I can easily outstall this guy, so I decided to just, you know, go with the stall war, and at this point I was just, you know, I started editing some Super Pika Land parts and rendering those out, because I was just, you know, hitting the A button and the touch screen with my stylus, and at the same time rendering some Super Pika Lands, because, you know, it was a long stall war, and, you know, I know that he has already wasted so many power points. PP! He has already wasted so much PP, and I have Frest, I have like 64 defense curls to begin with. So, you know, it is my game, however you look at it. I can easily outstall him, and since I have Frest, I can already, you know, I can waste 2 turns, and if it comes down to it, I can waste 2 turns, switch into my Zapdos, and then switch back into my Shuckle, and I will, you know, then have 2 more turns to rest and waste. So hopefully somebody got my point what I was going at. But anyways, I think he's just gonna run soon. But let me see. Man, lots of so many pointless turns. I don't know why he was staying in for so long, because, you know, it was a losing fight for him, but, you know, if there's a stall war, I will go with it. And there, finally, he decides to run, and that will be the game. Kind of a boring match, but I will have different battles coming up. I will actually post a few different rotation battles, because I've been kind of trying out rotation, and it's actually kind of fun. So, that kind of matches you can be expecting later this week. And for the question of the day, I'm just gonna ask, what do you think of the latest Smogon tier changes? In this match, my opponent was using Sun Team, and Drought is banned from UU. You know, that is something that has really been bothering me. Because, you know, when they banned Blaziken, it was because of the speed boost, obviously. And, you know, they banned Blaziken as a whole Pokemon, because they wanted to avoid doing more complex bans. You know, Drizzle Swift Swim, you know, that was broken, and they really needed to do something to it, because, you know, yeah, Drizzle with Swift Swim was obviously broken. So, you know, that was kind of something that I understood. But then they banned Blaziken as a whole, which kind of surprised a lot of people. And now they banned Drought. Drought is BL, but Vulpix is not. And that doesn't really make any sense to me. Why did they not ban Vulpix as a whole? Because they have already said that, you know, back in Gen 4, that even level 1 Kyogre would be Uber, just because it summons the weather. And, you know, while Vulpix sucks, it summons Drought, which makes a lot more pokes more powerful. So why did they not make Vulpix BL? That doesn't make any sense to me. So, and then, of course, Garchomp got banned. That's kind of fun, but, you know, that's kind of a different story. But, you know, kind of understand that. But, you know, at the same time, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't ban, like, Latios or Thundurus first. But, you know, but at the same time, I don't really care. Chomp is gone to Uber again, you know, not a big deal, but, you know, was kind of thing that either Thundurus or Latios is gonna go first. But, anyways, enough of rambling, you know, you guys can leave your thoughts about the latest tier changes. I already said my points, so, guessing that will be all for today. And got few rotation matches, like I said, coming later this week. Hopefully you guys will enjoy them. Last time when I posted one, some people wanted to see more, so I figured I would do a few more, and that kind of stuff will be, as I said, coming later this week. So, I'm repeating myself and rambling too much, so I'm just gonna end this video here. And yeah, that will be all, so I will see you guys next time. Until then, Spade is out. Peace!